What's up? What's good? What's popping? It's me, York. This is Dope Eating, and probably from the title, you're gonna already know. But today, let's get in frame or formation. Alright, so I just adjusted the camera basically so that you all can really see the food really good. I know my puff was popping, but it is what it is. So today we are doing oxtails, cabbage, and sweet potatoes. And your girl cooked it all. So I'm going to insert the footage of like basically the recipes on how I prepare each dish. And then if you want to just fast forward and get straight to the munching, the crunching, and the grubbing, then you can go ahead and do the minute mark that I'm going to insert somewhere around here. And just get to that. Alright. So here's where I used the herbs and the spices. And I just ensured that I got a good covering on both sides of the meat. The white pieces that you're seeing are pieces of chopped garlic. Just really went over each oxtail to make sure they were evenly, or at the very least thoroughly, coated with seasonings and spices. At this point, I sprinkled on the garlic, and I'm gonna let it marinate for about 1 to 2 hours at least. The last fresh ingredient, I'm gonna add just a little chopped ginger, just sprinkling it here, and also getting some in the crevices, and then we're gonna marinate. It's been only a few minutes, and I don't know if you can tell that the moisture from the meat is starting to absorb the seasonings, if you can see. But finishing touches before we refrigerate, just a little fresh lemon juice, and we will continue marinating in the fridge now. So a couple hours actually turned into overnight, and oh my gosh, if we had smell-o-vision, the aroma coming from this pot is just like, I can smell the turmeric, I can of course smell the garlic, the herbs, I can smell the ginger a little, the rosemary. It's just like the fucking vine, heavenly. So right now I'm just prepping everything else and letting them reach room temperature, at the very least, not be ice cold. This is soy sauce. I'm just using packets from the restaurant because we have plenty. Yes, we're one of those households that saves packages of sauce. So it's giving a light coating on the top, and then I'm going to do the others as well. Okay, from here I've already poured the soy sauce. So I'm just going to transfer them face down to the skillet so that I can get to the bottom of the pot so that we can start cooking. When I tell y'all, this smells so good already. So I've turned the heat on, and this is the sauce and seasonings that were left. I'm adding just a little bit of brown sugar. So once again, no measurements. Most people that look like me don't use measurements. So it's just going to be to taste, to eye. If you don't know how to do that, I apologize. We'll work on that in another video. Alright, as you can see here, it's starting to melt, caramelize. I did add a little bit, maybe like 2 or 3 teaspoons of peanut oil. So once it is thoroughly caramelized or melted, I'll give it a quick mix and then add the oxtails back in. And top. Right now, I'm taking the oxtails that were on the bottom out so that the ones that were sitting on top, since I don't really have a very large pot, and these are very large oxtails, so that the ones that are on top can be on the bottom now, and therefore having the direct heat. Alright, so here, look at all that beautiful steam. I'm actually going to transfer these to a bigger pot so that they can do the cooking for like an hour or two. I'm going to add another packet of soy sauce, and most people use ketchup. I'm going to use barbecue sauce. So here I have the water boiling just to ensure that it is tender in terms of the oxtails. Barbecue sauce. These are some pretty big ones. So, okay. I think that's going to be it. And soy sauce. And then transfer the oxtail. This water is actually really light, so I might add another soy sauce packet. So it's just this roaring boil. I'm going to turn the heat down to low and let them simmer for 1 to 2 hours with the lid closed. Adding in the butter beans and back to simmering. Now, using the original pot the oxtails were in, I've just added water. I'm going to add a little garlic and ginger, and I've turned the stove on low heat so that it can start combining those flavors as well as the seasoning from the oxtails. And then I'm going to be adding the cabbage. Roasting the sweet potatoes. A little cinnamon, nutmeg. I'm just mixing them up. Oh, and I used butter, not olive oil. Uh-oh, sorry. All right, so since it's like a special occasion, because I cooked it all, I decided that a little wine would be nice. This is a sweet red. Okay, so I have this electronic wine opener. I have not used it in years, so I'm hoping that this is going well. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Or it was supposed to pull the whole thing out. I wasn't supposed to have to work the rest out. So one more time. Oh, okay. But oh, that didn't sound good. Okay, fuck it. That was my whole point in telling y'all I ain't using it in years, because I wasn't confident this was gonna go well. I'm concerned for my teeth, and then I wonder, am I even making progress, or am I just pulling it out of shape? I did it. Okay. Wait, how can I do it? Okay. So I'm just gonna pour me some. Oops. I was supposed to be using my Bluetooth so that we can make sure we had good sound. My apologies. BRB. Okay, we almost ready for real. Today's strand is my absolute favorite sativa strawberry cough. And actually, it's my absolute favorite strain. Of course, I took like 4 or 5 hits before recording just so that I can be here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, not here, but like here with y'all. Okay. Y'all ready? Got your food? Got your fork? You got your water too? Make sure you get that water. We got that water. All right. Let's go. When I was putting this cabbage on the plate, I swear it seemed like I put a lot on here. But now I'm looking and it don't seem like a lot. It looked like maybe 2 spoonfuls. And I say maybe. I thought I put a lot though. Wait, what did I call this? It's cabbage though. I feel like I didn't say cabbage. This is so delicious. And I feel like I'm not just saying that because I made it, but who knows? I would like to like see some type of study like that where like they get a room full of people to like prepare the same dish like the same way. Like if everybody was making brownies, one person could make brownies with walnuts, you know what I'm saying? But like, or one person couldn't do whole walnuts as opposed to chopped. So make the same dish and then like see which one they thought tastes the best. And do you really just naturally enjoy your own cooking, or are you really just a good cook? You know what I mean? So like unblindfolded, people will probably be like, oh, mine tastes the best, mine tastes the best. But then if they blindfolded and it's a whole different story, that would be funny. That is so good. Let me stop dancing and eat, right? It's just so good. So here's some of the roasted sweet potatoes. Some of them are like a little bit chewy. Oops. And that's just because reheating them, I was trying not to put any of this in the microwave, and I just put them in the oven again. Too high. To be honest, I don't know how you even reheat roasted sweet potatoes. I guess especially considering how thin I made mine. But well. I just want to get into it with these oxtails, baby. Excuse me. Oh, so tender. I did my thing. I did a thing though, y'all. This is good. And I'm gonna just keep it like 105. I did something different that most oxtail recipes people don't do. Typically they use ketchup or tomato paste. I use barbecue sauce. And it's about 5. So I want to talk about people being irrational. Irrational people, or like people who comprehension is just different from yours. So I love the what do they call these? Bro beans? I forgot what they call them, but they llama beans. But it just be so good with the sauce and tender, like the meat. Oops. Oopsie. Like, when it comes to cooking some tender meat, y'all, I does my thing. And it really don't matter what type of animal it is. But these were so tender. Literally one fell off the bone in the pot. Oh, are my eyes getting red? No. Speaking of which, I know I look bad. I have not been on a proper sleep cycle, so please forgive the dark circles. I'm trying to decide, do I want water or wine? I guess I made my decision. But anyway, so recently it seems like comprehension and like rationale are like the theme for the last 48 hours of my life. I put up a Nipsey Hussle post, a repost from somebody else though, that was basically saying like, y'all screaming marathon and marathon this, the marathon that, but you ain't up, you ain't doing nothing, you not even running, my dude. So how you talking about the marathon? You ain't even got a light jog in these streets. So how are you talking about the marathon? Then it went on to say Nipsey was talking about buying up the block, building businesses, being of healthy mind and body and soul. And you talking about script clubs and Gucci belts. And somebody hit me up like, that's whack. Nipsey was never trying to shame nobody into being one type of way. There's different type of marathons. And I'm just like, what? Okay. Like, I'm a real stickler for, like, if I ask you a question, I am a stickler for the answer to my question. For like the easy example I can give y'all is like, you go to a store and you ask the person like, do you guys carry this? And they be like, I don't think so. Well, I need you to know. So is there someone that I can speak to who has the ability to verify whether or not this item is being sold? Just keeping it true. I need a definite answer. I don't want to know what you think. I don't want to know your opinion. I don't want to know maybe. I want definitive answers. Excuse me. So for that reason, I feel like my comprehension is very clear. When I have like disagreements with people or people behave out of character, they tend not to remember the order of things, whereas I do. Anywho, my dude went on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I may post the screenshots for literally the better part of 10 hours. It's trying to tell me Nipsey wasn't about shaming nobody to be no one type of way. Boo! That was not what the post was about. The mission, the message, the purpose was to say, jog, my dude. Jog, my guy. Jog, sis. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you jogging to, jog. You know what I mean? Jog. Get a light run. Get a sprint going something. But get some movement in whatever it is that you moving to. And my dude was just steady talking about everything else in the book. I couldn't take it. You know how you try to do the cute? Yeah, but thank you. I was trying to end it, and he would always come back with like long ass sentences, multiple paragraphs. Like, you trying to write a whole essay for real, huh? Okay. My man's even went as far to send me another video off Instagram. My guy, I have Instagram. I have the same resources you do. I'm not with you. You're not going to sway me in my thinking because we're not talking about the same thing. I'm talking about what the post was talking about. And you're coming from an emotional place and talking about some shit that nobody was talking about. You know what I'm saying? How the memes like, nobody. You. The fuck? I got like sweet potato stuck on the side of my tooth. That's why I keep sucking out. So my bad if it's like... So yeah. And then in other news... somebody recently tried to guilt me. That was the word I should have used when I text them. Into like behaving a certain way. And it's just like, This was after accusing me of being negative. Keep in mind, I was just asking a very important question over and over again because they didn't have an answer. Wasn't being negative. I was just asking, once again, a very important question over and over again because they didn't have an answer. And like I said before, I like getting answers to my questions. So once I got accused of being negative, being the less likely to be negative, you know what I'm saying? In the heaven yearbook, that's me right there, less likely to be negative. I just kindly remove myself from the conversation. I feel like I'm talking with my hands so much, and I don't normally do that. So then after I removed myself, it was another problem. My dude, my guy, I can't. I swear, y'all, I feel like I've tried to, like, not let somebody disrupt my peace and still try to help them sort stuff out of why they got me fucked up, because emotionally the order they felt things occurred in didn't. I don't have it no more. If people don't understand, I'm not in the business of teaching no more or trying to explain, because let's be for real, a lot of people don't want to be taught shit. So that's probably majority of the battle. If they don't want to be taught, you talking, the shit you popping is falling on deaf ears. So just is what it is. But it's so much going on out here. If you truly are a peaceful person, because some of y'all just be popping, good vibes only. And you the negative vibe, sis. You the negative vibe. Bro, you the negative vibe. You know what I'm saying? But normally I don't really hold my wine glasses like the ways I've been holding them. But like, I'm trying to keep my fingers from dirty in the glass for some reason. Like, I'm not gonna wash it ever again or something. But it got so bad that I started thinking, like, maybe it's me. Am I tripping? Like, was that pose meant to say something else? Like, maybe there's some way somebody can explain how this person is here and I'm here and I believe I'm at the right place. This is how I read the address. I didn't see nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'll check that cabbage out. Ooh. I don't know why, but ever since I moved to San Diego, like, I loved oxtails. That's all I wanted for some reason, was oxtails. And granted, prior to that, I may have had them once or twice. But it didn't help. I lived like literally around the corner or around the block from this Caribbean restaurant that was like good as hell. They had like a 4.5 on Yelp, so they were consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? So this is a whole piece of meat right here. Look how I could just break it apart. Ooh, bing. Of course, I try not to make a mess, and guess what gets made? A mess. So, I'm thinking about doing a seafood boil. Yaz and Ken at, I think it's Lifeway Ave. Smoke with Yaz. I don't know. It's something with Yaz in it. They just did a seafood boil. Why high? They were indulging, partaking, medicating with blue cheese. Excuse me. And they was going back and forth about the potato and the seafood boil. Like, Ken was like, she eat them, they be fast. She dip them in, you know, the juice, the butter. Yaz was like, she kind of played with them or whatever. I love the potato and the corn. Like, dead ass, you could sell me a bag of that. I ain't even gotta have a crab or shrimp for real, or the crawfish. You know what I'm saying? It just be good. So, if y'all want to see me do a seafood boil while medicated, of course, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. In the comments, say seafood boil. Or if you a guy, say seafood boil. I tried to do it. My voice don't get that deep, thankfully. And it won't be like the next upload, but it'll be on its way. So go ahead and drop it below. With that, y'all, I'm about to sign out. It was great eating with you. I love dope eating with dope people. So stay medicated, stay munching, And until we eat again, bye. Oh, my bad. Like this video, comment, send it to a stoner that likes to munch, that likes to munch, that likes to munch, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch. Adios.